Hello, everybody. This is Bernie Strom, and welcome to my YouTube channel for tonight's Boston Red Sox Historical Tournament, episode 24. We are in Region B. We're still in round one. This is the third series. It's the 2003 Boston Red Sox against the 1943 Boston Red Sox. 60 years separate these two teams. However, they're also separated by talent, as the 2003 Red Sox are number 25 on the list, while the 43 Red Sox, middle of World War II, number 104, as they've had several players that are fighting in Europe. Okay, let's find out where we stand. If you get a minute, let me bring up a couple of small charts. Region A was won by the 1912 Red Sox, 4-1 over the 1918, couple of dead ball teams. We then moved to Region B, first round. 1904, another dead ball team wins, beating 1927. That's not a surprise, seeing that 04 was number 8 and 127 was number 121. But there was a slight upset in Series 2 as the 1905 Boston Americans, another dead ball team, beat the 1940 Red Sox. That's just prior to World War II. They swept them 4-0. So dead ball teams are really going to it in this tournament. And it's going to be a subject. That's going to be the subject of Sunday evening's Diamonds and Dice broadcast with Beatles Eternally, right here on my channel. For those of you who want to watch, it is at 10 p.m. Sunday evening, May 23rd. Okay, without any further ado, let's go to the game. We use Out of the Park 27, which is right there. And I am going to repeat myself for those of you who have watched in the past. Sorry if it's boring you, but if someone's new, I want them to understand how we set this up. Okay, we go to a new game, a new series. We play historical exhibitions. Historical exhibitions is basically a segment that's set up to replay World Series, as you can see there. But we're not going to replay the World Series. We're going to replay my Boston Historical Tournament. The away team, 1943. "68 wins, 84 losses," not one of the Red Sox better efforts. The home team is going to be 2003, a team I remember well. Very disappointing in the Aaron Boone home run. Red Sox were very close to going to the World Series. This was 1 year before they broke the curse. Okay. Two teams are in. We play 7 games, 2, 3, and 2. No DH, which is going to give the 2003 team a little disadvantage since they played with a DH. We are going to split the difference between 43. Well, no, we're not going to split the difference. It's a 60-year difference. If it's more than 30 years, we go and we use the 1975 era. I chose that because that's what ChatGPT says is the fairest era to use when teams are more than 30 years apart. End of season rosters, 25 players per roster. We are not using injuries, and hit that button and it will put the series together for us. Bear with me for a moment. I need to check something here. Okay, here we go. I had to turn the sound down on my phone. All right, here we go. First thing we do is we have the AI choose the lineups for both teams. And I've said this many times, and I'll say it again. The reason we do this is so I don't influence the game. However, this causes somewhat of a problem. On occasion, you get strange lineups and players playing that would not normally play, but we're going to deal with it because that's the fairness of the game. Okay, here we go. For those of you who have never watched this, we simulate each game in the series until we reach an elimination game, and then we start playing till the team's eliminated. We play a game a day. If they're eliminated today, it's over. If the elimination team that's supposed to be eliminated survives, we will play another game tomorrow. Okay, Joe Dobson, 7-11 on the season versus Pedro Martinez, who is 14-4. Let's simulate game one. 1943 upsets the 2003 Red Sox 7-5. Williamson was the loser. O'Neill, the winning pitcher. Mace Brown got the save. Jim Tabor hit a home run for the Red Sox of 1943. We go to game two. Tex Houston, one of my favorite players, against Byun Young Kim. 43 beats him 6-3. They are now up 2 games to nothing. And I might add, I am very surprised. Houston, the winner, Kim, the loser. Mace Brown is second. Save Bobby Dorr Culbertson homered for the 43 Sox. For the 2003 Sox, Bill Miller and Jason Veritek. We now take a day off and we leave 2003 Fenway Park and travel to 1943 Fenway Park, where Tim Wakefield will face Yank Terry, someone I never heard of. 43 defeats him 7-2, and the 2003 team is on the verge of being swept by the underdog 1943 team, and I can tell you, I am surprised. If you just look at the two teams, these are their season records. Most home runs on the 43 Red Sox, 16. Red Sox, 19, 37, 28, 28, 31. This 2003 Red Sox is one of the best hitting teams in their history. Okay. Going to the elimination game, Derek Lowe, Oscar Judd. We're going to play this game, so let's go down to the field. The computer says that everybody on the 1943 team is better than everybody on the 2003 team. Hard for me to believe, but there you go. I believe it. Let's make sure we've got the cameras right. Johnny Damon leading off in center field for the 2003 Sox. Nomar Garciaparra batting second at short. Manny Ramirez hitting third and left. David Ortiz, the first baseman. Normally the DH, but there's no DH in this game, playing first. Bill Miller hitting fifth at third. Trot Nixon in right field. Sixth, Jason Veritek. This looks like a normal lineup. Seventh in catching, Todd Walker, second baseman. Hitting eighth, and Derek Lowe, who did not bat that season, will be batting in today's game. For the 43 Sox, Pete Fox in right field. Leading off, Leon Culberson in center field, batting second. Bobby Dorr at second. Batting third, Jim Tabor at third, hitting cleanup. Tony Lupian at first base. Hitting fifth, Roy Partee catching. Hitting sixth, Eddie Lake at shortstop. Hitting seventh, Ford Garrison in left field. Batting eighth, and Oscar Judd, the pitcher. He was an 11-6 for the 43 Sox, while Derek Lowe was 17-7. Once again, I'm very familiar with the 2003 team, and I'm sort of stunned. They're fighting for their lives, but let's play. Here we go. Oscar Judd on the mound. Johnny Damon, 583 on the series. Here we go. Ground ball to short. Over to first. One down. Judd is going to now pitch to Garciaparra, who is 0 for 12 in the series, yet to get a hit. Line drive to left, and he's got one now. Base hit. Phillip, how you doing? As usual, Phillip's first one into the ballpark this evening. Manny Ramirez, 3 for 11. One on first, one away. Oscar Judd up, pitching, and there's a ground ball to third. It boots the ball, and runners are going to be safe all around. 2 on, 1 out for the 2003 Red Sox, who are facing elimination. Phillip, the 1943 underdog Red Sox ahead 3-0. David Ortiz, the lefty, facing Oscar Judd. Ortiz, 2 for 11, probably one of the reasons why the Red Sox aren't winning. Base hit, line drive in the right center field, and a run scores. 2003 is ahead, 1-0. Bill Miller, 5 for 13. Runners on first and second, still only 1 out. Ground ball to short. It's going to boot that. Is it going to be the second error? It is. The bases are loaded. And the 43 team maybe choking a little bit with an elimination game. Who knows? But we're in the top of the first inning. They've already committed 2 errors. Here we go. Well, listen, Pesky Paul, being a Red Sox fan, doesn't need to be consoled. Truth of the matter is, us Red Sox fans are used to losing. Trot Nixon up 2 for 9 in the series. Walks in a run. 2-0. Oscar Judd not pitching well. Be facing Varitek, who's 2 for 11 with a homer. Bases still loaded. Still only 1 out, top of the first. To left field, that's going to be caught. No, it's not caught. It is caught. Sorry, didn't see that. It's caught, and the runner is going to tag up and score. Every now and then I get a little confused. Please forgive me. 2 outs, 2 on, 3-0, 2003. Todd Walker, the 8th batter of the inning. Walker yet to get a hit in the series. To right field. And he got it for the out. The top of the first is finally over. But the 2003 Red Sox scored 3 runs. We head to the bottom of the first. 1943 coming to bat. Pete Fox hitting 308 in the series. Derek Lowe grounded to third. It's going to be an infield hit. Runner on first. Nobody out. Leon Culberson, 231 with a homer.
Strike 3.
He struck him out. Derek Lowe in 2004 in real life won all 3 clinching games in the Red Sox drive to win the World Series. Bobby Dora up 286. Runner first, 1 away. There goes the runner. There's the throw. He's safe. Successful steal by Pete Fox. Runner in scoring position. Bobby Dorr now. 3-1 delivery. Ground ball to third. Throws to first. They get him. The runner goes to third. 2 away. Runner on third. Jim Tabor hitting .357 with a couple home runs. Sort of the hitting star, I think, so far of the series. Here's Lowe's pitch. Ground ball is short. Throws to first. They get him. Innings over. No runs. We head to the top of the second. 3-0. 2003. Derek Lowe. Then the top of the order, Damon and Garcia. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle. Second baseman to first for the out. Damon 0 for 1. Line drive to left field is going to drop for a base hit. Johnny Damon on first. Damon a threat to steal. Oscar Judd, a lefty, is going to try to hold him close. Judd gets the sign. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Line drive to left. It is caught for the out. Ramirez up. Runner still on first. 2 away. Judd delivers. To left field. It's hit well. It is off the wall. That's a double for Manny Ramirez. Let's watch that hit off the wall. Here's the replay. Just missed a home run. Okay, Oscar Judd facing David Ortiz. 2003 Sox looking for another run. He walks him. Judd, 1 2/3 so far, 4 hits and a run. Struck out no one's walked 2. He has not pitched well yet. Bill Miller's hit well in the series, .357, 0 for 1 today. The pitch. Ball's hit to left center field. It's going to be in there. It's the base of the wall. 1 run scores, 2 runs score. Here comes a third. 3 runs will score. And it is now 6-0, 2003. 2003 are facing elimination for, if you just joined us, the 1943 team took the first 3 games of the series unexpectedly, as the 2003 team is much better on paper, but Oscar Judd is not pitching well. How long he remains on the mound is anyone's guess with the AI. Miller on second. Trot Nixon up. He walks him. Can't believe he's going to leave him in much longer. Oscar Judd facing Jason Varitek. Walked with the bases loaded his last time. That ball's hit in the air. First baseman's got it. Inning is over, but not before another 3 spot goes up for the 2003 team. The end of 1.5 at 6-0, 2003. If 2003 holds on and wins, it'll be 3-1, 43 ahead. We will play tomorrow. Game 5. Derek Lowe to face Lupien, Partee, and Lake. Not sure any of these 3 guys would be on the team if they weren't in the middle of World War II. Lowe delivers. Grounded to short. Garcia Parra to first for the out. I love replay baseball, Philip. It's one of my favorite games. I usually play a replay every season with replay baseball, but I'm not doing a replay this year because of this tournament, so we'll skip it. And we'll do it next baseball season. Roy Partee, 333. for the series. Nobody on, one away. Hit to the mound, throws to first. 2 quick outs here in the bottom of the second. Eddie Lake 2 for 9 in the series. Here's the 1-0 pitch. High in the air. Second baseman Walker puts it away. The inning is over. Go to the top of the third, 6-0, 0-3. Judd still on the mound. Walker 0 for 1 comes to the plate. Here's the 3-2 delivery. Walks him. Derek Lowe 0 for 1. There's the bunt. Throws to first. It's a successful sacrifice. Johnny Damon 1 for 2, hitting .571 in the series. Judd delivers. Ball's hit in the right field. It's deep. It is a diving catch. Unbelievable. We got to see that one again. Let's check this catch out. Looks like it's going to be over his head, and he dives and makes the catch. Pete Fox, the right fielder for the 1943 Red Sox. Judd facing Garcia Parra, runner on second, 2 out. Garcia Parra to third, throws to first. Inning over, we head to the bottom of the third, 6-0. 2003. Lowe facing Garrison Judd, and then Fox, maybe a pinch hitter for Judd. Center field, it's going to drop for a base hit. Oscar Judd's going to bat. First time up in the series. This is the bunt. Swings away, ground ball to first, short for 1. Back to first, double play. Easy double play, 2 quick outs after the base hit. Pete Fox made that great catch. The last inning is up. Line drive, base hit to right field. Fox having a good game. Leon Culberson, 2-14, runner on first. 2 away, bottom of the third. Lowe delivers. There goes the runner. There's the throw. He's safe. Pete Fox gets a stolen base. He's on second. Culberson can knock him in with a base hit. Ground ball to first. Flips to the pitcher covering. Inning is over. We head to the fourth, 6-0, 2003. Ramirez, Ortiz, and Bill Miller to face Oscar Judd, who surprisingly is still in there. Judd gets the sign. Here's the 3-2 pitch. He walks him, ball 4. Ramirez on first, Ortiz up. 1 for 1 today with an RBI. He takes called strike 3 on a 3-2 delivery. 1 out, runner on first. Bill Miller also 1 for 2, but he's knocked in 3 runs today. Hit well to short, gonna flip to second for 1, over to first. And the 1943 team ends the inning with a double play. Head to the bottom of the fourth, Lowe to face Dorr, Tabor, and Lupien. 0-2 delivery. And that's a line drive, and he is out. Dorr's out. Tabor up. That's down into the left field corner. Will be a single or a double. It's going to be a single. It hit off the wall, but that was played well by Ramirez. Low facing Loopy and runner on first. One out. Will they send the runner? They've been running all day. High in the air, that ball is hit to center field. It's caught for the out. What do I think of the hardest aspect of baseball simulation for a new person to learn? I think the hardest thing to learn are the strategies in the different eras or cross era play. Dead ball players playing 21st century teams play differently, and 21st century players playing the dead ball era don't necessarily act like they did in real life. So you got to get used to those players in the new environments. That's what I had the hardest time with. Roy Partee, runner on second. The runner is not on second. Runner on first. Throws. Ground ball is short. Throws to second for the force play. Inning over. Now we head to the top of the fifth. Still 6-0, 2003. I generally, when I play these games, set the runner advancement for the AI to handle because I don't want to have to deal with that and everything else at the same time. But I can understand that, no question. Oscar Judd to face Trot Nixon. I think he's walked twice because there's no official at-bats. On the ground is short. Throws to first for the out. Jason Varitek 0 for 1 with an RBI. He swings and misses. 2 quick outs. Judd has settled down after the first 2 innings, although it may be too little too late as he faces Todd Walker. Hit in front of the mound. Catcher pops out, throws to first. We're halfway home here in Fenway Park in 1943. 6 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the 2003 squad. 1943 squad, no runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors. Both those 2 errors were in the first inning. Okay, here we go. If 2003 wins today, there's a game 5 tomorrow. If 1943 comes back and wins, it's over. Low to face Lake, Garrison, and Judd, if not a pitch hitter.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss. 1 out. Garrison 1 for 1. Ground ball to second. Walker to first. 2 quick outs. Catfish Metkovich, one of my favorite Red Sox names, comes off the bench to pitch hit for Judd. The lefty
Strike 3.
takes strike 3, and the inning is over. Quickly, we head to the 6th. 6-0, 2003. Derek Lowe up, faced, and then the top of the order, Damon and Garcia will be facing Pinky Woods, who makes his first appearance in the series.
Strike 3.
1 down with a strikeout, Johnny Damon. Back to the mound. Throws to first, but Damon's speed beats it out. It's an infield hit. Yeah, 43 wins. It will be a story, won't it? Woods now has a runner on first with Garcia Parra up. 1 for 15. He has not played well. Probably one of the reasons they're losing. Base hit in the right field. Second hit of the game, second hit of the series. Runners on first and second. 1 away for Manny Ramirez. 3:08 in the series. Sounded good. It's hitting the left field, but he's going to get it at the warning track. 2 down for David Ortiz, who's 1 for 2 with an RBI today. Checks his swing, ball gets away from the catcher. Runners will advance. It is wild pitch, according to the official scorekeeper. Ortiz could knock in 2 runs, put this game away. The pitch, ball 4. They walk him in. That makes sense. Pinky Woods facing Bill Miller, 1 for 3. He had a double, knocked in all 3 runs earlier in the game. That ball's hit to left, and it's caught for the out. 1943 gets out of it without allowing a run. We head to the bottom of the 6th for 2003 leading 6-0. Top of the order, Fox, followed by Culberson and Dorr facing Derek Lowe. Base hit to left. Fox having a good game. He's also having a good series, 438. Culbertson up 0 for 2 today. Lowe checks the runner. Here's the 2-1 delivery. Ball's hit back to the mound. Throws to second for 1. That's all they're going to get. Bobby Dorr. Bobby Dorr, 4 for 16. 0 for 2 today. Looking for a hit. Ground ball in front of the mound. Throws to second. He's going to be safe unless I can't see it. No. They call him out. Chalkboard looked wrong again, but 2 outs on the fielder's choice. Runner at first for Jim Tabor, 1 for 2 today. 6 for 16 in the series. He swings and misses as Derek Lowe gets out of the 6th. We head to the top of the 7th in this fast-moving game. We're only 30 minutes into it. 6-0. If you just joined us, it's an elimination game. Surprisingly enough, the elimination game is for the 2003 Red Sox. They need to win. As a matter of fact, they're down 3-0. They got to win 4 games in a row or they'll be eliminated. Pinky Woods into his 2nd inning of release, facing Nixon, Veritek, and Walker. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Excuse me for the cough. Water went down the wrong way. Anyway, Pinky Woods facing Veritek. Ground ball to short, quickly throws to first. 2 quick outs. Todd Walker 0 for 2 today. Yet to get a hit in the series. Woods delivers. To left field. He's got it. Routine fly ball. Well, there's a couple of lines to take me out to the ball game. I never interrupt that. I wish they would do the whole song, but they don't. Derek Lowe into his 7th inning of pitching today. 6 innings, 5 runs, 5 hits, no runs, no walks. Struck out 4. I hope I start coughing there. Derek Lowe facing Lupien, Partee, and Lake. 9 outs away for extending this to a 5th game. Ground ball to third, throws to first. Miller gets him. Partee, the catcher, 0 for 2 for the day. Did that look like it hit him? And it did. Runner on first, Eddie Lake up. Eddie Lake 0 for 2 today. Delivery, line drive, center field. It's going to drop in front of Damon. Runners are first and second. 1 out, 6 runs down. They need base runners. Ford Garrison up, who's 1 for 2 today. 455 in the series. They got the right guy up. Lowe checks the runners, gets his sign. Here comes the pitch. That ball's hit right back to the mound. Throws to first. He's safe. He beats it out. Base hit. The bases are loaded. And we're going to see another pitch hitter. Skeeter Newsom. Newsom's first time up. Bases loaded. This is just what 1943 needs. They need base runners. Derek Lowe delivers. Ground ball to first. Going to throw home. They get the runner. That's it, though. 1 out. Bases still loaded. Low to face Pete Fox, who's a perfect 3 for 3 today. Ground ball to third, throws to first. They get the out. The inning is over. 1943 fails to score with the bases loaded. We head to the top of the 8th. They're 6 outs away from extending this to a 5th game. Dick Newsom coming in for his first appearance. Facing the pitcher Lowe, then the top of the order, Damon and Garcia Parra.
Strike 3.
Struck him out. Johnny Damon, 2 for 4. Good series. Still hitting over 500. 562. Ground ball to first. Steps on, takes it to the bag. Steps on it. 2 quick outs. Nomar Garciabarra, 2 for 4 today, his first 2 hits in the series. Here's Newsom's pitch. Line drive, center field, right at the center field. It's over his head. He misjudged it. 1 hops the center field wall. Garciabarra slides in with a double, and he has got his 3rd hit of the day. I'm curious. It sure looked from here like he misjudged it. Let's see what the replay shows. Yeah, he didn't move. He should have moved back. He didn't. Okay, runner on second. Manny up 1 for 3, 4 for 14 in the series. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. The inning is over. We head to the bottom of the 8th. 1943 running out of time. They're going to have to play a game 5 to try to clinch it. They send up Culberson, Dorr, and Tabor with Derek Lowe entering his 8th inning. Here's the pitch. Center field. It's going to drop for a base hit. They've been hitting Derek lately. They've got caught the 2003 Red Sox. Both teams have 8 hits, but the big difference are the 6 runs the 2003 team have. Runner on first. Nobody out. Bobby Dorr. Bobby Dorr to left field, and it is caught for the out. The runner tags. That doesn't happen very often in Fenway Park. Line drive to the left fielder. He catches it. The runner goes from first to second on a tag play. As a matter of fact, I don't think I've ever seen it in Fenway Park. As Jim Tabor steps in, hitting 1 for 3 today. Runner on second. Still no runs in for the 43 team. That ball's hit in the right field. They may get their first run now. Nope, they hold him up. Wisely so. You don't want to get a runner thrown out of the plate 6 runs down in the bottom of the 8th inning. 2 on, 1 out. Tony Lupian 0 for 3 today. 250 for the series. That ball's popped into left field. Then he caught it. The runner's coming home. The throw, he's safe. Sacrifice fly. First run of the game for the 1943 team. 6-1. Runner on first. 2 outs. 4 outs away from having this extended. Here we go. Low pacing Partee. The pitch. It's a balk on Derek Lowe. Well, we're seeing a little bit of everything today. Here we go. Derek Lowe facing Partee. Runner in scoring position, 2 outs. Ball's hit to right center field. It is dropping for a base hit. It's the second run. No, he threw him out at the plate. Can you believe it? I don't believe it. Sure looked like he was going to score. He threw him out the plate. Shows you why I need to wait for the text. Let's look for the replay. There it is. Deep to right center field. One hop. Center fielder's got it. Damon throws it to the second baseman. Throws home. And the umpire calls him out. Well, that's a killer. We go to the ninth. 6-1, 2003. Dick Newsom facing Ortiz. Bill Miller and Nixon. Ortiz 1 for 2. To right field, it's going to one hop. No, it hits the wall. He's into second for double. Looked like it was going to hit the ground first to one hop the wall, but it didn't. It hit the wall halfway up. Ortiz at second. Newsom has allowed 2 hits. We'll be facing Bill Miller, who's 1 for 4 today with 3 runs batted in. Bases clearing double earlier in the game. Ground ball to second. Throws to first. Dorr gets him. Runner goes to third. 1 out. Trot Nixon 0 for 2. Ball's hit deep in the right center field. That ball is out of here into the Red Sox bullpen. It's a home run for Trot Nixon. It is 8-1. Top of the 9th inning. I don't think 43 is coming back from this one. I'd fast forward to the end if we weren't already in the 9th inning. Newsom facing Veritek. 1 out, nobody on. Nixon just homered. Ground ball to second. Door to first. 2 down. Todd Walker up. 0 for 3 in the game. Newsom's 1-2 delivery. Ball's hit into left. It's a base hit. '11th hit for the 2003 squad. 8 runs, 11 hits, no errors for 2003. 1943, 110 and 2. Kevin Millar's pinch hitting, and he walks him. Well, I don't know if the 9th inning is going to end or not, but Johnny Damon up with Millar on first, Walker on second. Line drive to right at him. The inning is over. We head to the bottom of the 9th. This game well in hand for the 2003 squad, 8-1. We will play game number 5 sometime during the day tomorrow. I'll figure out when I have time to do it. And we will put it online to watch game number 5 of the series. John Burkett coming in to pitch the 9th inning for the 2003 Red Sox. Eddie Lake Garrison and a pinch hitter to face him. Ball 4. Just what you don't want to do. Runner on first. Ford Garrison up 2 for 3 today. Ball's hit deep to left field. And it is caught for the out. 1 out. Runner still on first. Joe Cronin coming in as a pinch hitter, his second pitch hitting role of the series. Ball gets away from the catcher. Runner goes to second. It is, well, let's see what it is. It's a bad pitch, so it's a wild pitch. Burkett facing Cronin. Here is the 3-2 delivery. To right field, that ball is caught for the out. Nixon throws it back in, 2 outs. 1943 down to the last out of the game. Pete Fox, 3 for 4. Fox to center field, his fourth hit of the game, but it only loads the bases. They're not going to take any chances. Bases loaded. They're 7 runs down. Even a grand slam home run doesn't help them. Leon Culbertson, who's got a home run in the series, stepping into the batter's box. Burkett looks at the 3 runners, gets his sign. Here's the 2-2 delivery. Ground ball to third, throws to first. He's safe. Runner's going to score. It is 8-2. Bobby Doerr's up. 1943 just doesn't want to give up. Doerr 0 for 4 tonight. The pitch to left field. This should be it. No, it drops for a base hit. What a surprise. The bases are loaded once again. 8-2, bases loaded. Jim Tabor up. 13 hits now for the 43 squad. I don't know if the AI manager is going to replace Burkett. He does. Even a grand slam only makes it 8-6. Quite a finish. Jim Tabor, 2 for 4 today. Swing and a miss, and the ball game is over. The 2003 squad stave off elimination. We're going to go to Game 5 here in Series 3, Round 1 of Region B. 8 runs, 11 hits, no errors for the 2003 Sox. 43 Sox, 2 runs, 13 hits, and no errors. So let's leave the game for a second. We finished today. Game 5, Pedro Martinez and Joe Dobson. That should be a good game. 1943's leading 3-1. I will write this up, put it on my Facebook page. Keep an eye on the Facebook page for when we're going to play Game 5 tomorrow. And I would like to thank everybody for stopping by and anybody who's going to watch it in the future, especially Philip for coming by as he always does. Hope everybody has a nice evening. We will catch you again tomorrow.